The second episode of PNG Lock Season 2 has come out, and we're going to talk about it right now as my review for this episode. So if you guys like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be making a review for every single week that the anime is out, and I constantly drop manga chapter reviews as well. So please remember to subscribe and like these videos. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this shit. For starters, can I just say that this episode might be one of the worst animated episodes I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm not even joking. I don't watch Seven Deadly Sins, or I don't really watch many shows with like terrible animation anyways. But this animation is just terrible. Like, look at Hiyori here. Hiyori quite literally just like, he looks so weird. I don't know what it is, but every shot of Hiyori and like just the characters this season, why do they all look so just like PNG-ified? I don't know if it's just me, but these shots of these characters just standing still and talking, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like they're 2D. Like, they're, okay, obviously they're meant to be 2D. Yes, I know that. But it looks like they're just like not meant to be in the image, and the animators got a PNG of them from Google and plastered them on the image, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what it is, but the character models from last season looked so much better than this season. I don't know what the hell it is, but these characters just don't even look like they fit in the background. Now, as always, the music was good in this episode, just like how it is in every Blue Lock episode. Blue Lock will always do two things good: the music and the voice acting. That's always good. You know what I mean? Like, the problem arises with the animation. And again, this episode also covered around 4 chapters of the manga, which I'm pretty like, I'm lenient with this. I like this. I like this pacing they're doing so far. I feel like the episodes don't feel too drawn out and they don't feel too slow either. But yeah, I feel like I like this pacing so far. If they do this pacing for U20, I feel like it'll be pretty good. Anyways, now let's get into the actual match that's in this episode. The match between Team A and Team B, the first match of the third selection. Now, the Shido Goal, they made it a lot different from how it was in the trailer. In the trailer, it looked very bland, very just like super PNG-ified, but in the anime, they actually like altered the image, made it look a lot different, which made it look better, I won't lie. It made the Shido Goal look a lot better, and the movement with his foot kicking the ball up and back healing it, I get it, you know, it looks better than how it did in the trailer. But let's not forget that the build-up to this goal, like, as soon as this game started and Rin inbounded the ball to Shido, I'm not gonna lie, this literally looks like PNGs moving on my screen. I don't even know how many still images I had. Like, bro, Blue Lock, people make a lot of memes about all these animes looking fan-animated. Blue Lock genuinely looks fan-animated. I don't know what it is. Bro, this season looks fan-animated. I'm not even joking. Now, after Shido's goal, obviously we have Karasu's moment, where Karasu his moment was actually better than Shido's in the anime, because Karasu, his dribbling was close up, you know, his foot doing stepovers and shit. I would have preferred for us to see his whole character rather than just his feet while he's doing these moves. But I do appreciate the extra work they put in here. I don't know, like, this is not like very good animated, so anything in this episode that's even a little droplet of a good animation, not even good animation, but decent animation, I'm gonna call it good. So like, yeah, the Karasu goal was actually pretty decent, you know what I mean? The movement with his feet and then him eventually kicking it, and obviously the music's always good. Then we move on to Chigiri's moment, and again, this is the same thing as, I feel like for this season, they're really upping the panel adaptation. I feel like they really want to capture that same feel of the manga with the glowing, vibrant colors and the screen going black to like put more emphasis on those colors coming out from the characters. Honestly, I like it, but I want to see how it looks. If they do upgrade the animation for U20, I want to see how it looks for U20. You know, like, I really want to see that, yo, is U20 gonna be a lot better than this? Is U20 going to have the panels perfectly adapted in this darkish kind of like lighting, or is it just going to be the same regular with lights in the field? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, Chigiri's moment was pretty good as well. Again, this episode, the content it's covering is good. That's why, like, it's hard for me to rate this episode because the content it's covering, it's good. The story, I'm intrigued. It's an entertaining episode. But the animation is so lacking. Like, it's so bad. Right after this, though, we get Rens Goal of the match. And Rens Goal was actually also pretty good, not gonna lie. I like the effects they did, just like with Shigiri. Otoya also has his goal where he like sneaks up in Ren's blind spot. This is like Otoya, by the way, anime onlys. I assure you not. Otoya, like, this is like his best moment in the whole series. So like, please, when you see this moment, please get hyped for him because this is the last thing he does in the rest of the story. I don't know if that's spoilers or if someone likes him or something. I'm sorry, but he's garbage. All right, don't get your hopes up for this guy. Kaneshiro really just wrote this guy, I don't know, just to make him look cool for one match, and now he's absolute fodder. So don't get your hopes up for him. But yeah, overall, the ending of the episode was also good, with Shido sneaking up behind Ren for Hiyori's cross, and them eventually breaking out into a fight, which gives Isagi the hint of how to exist in this game. Exist. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, basically, this episode, I'd give it a solid rating of like a 6 out of 10. Again, lower than last episode because, listen, last episode was better animated than this episode. You could say, oh, well, that's because nothing happened. Yeah, well, it was still better animated, so you could cope. I don't give a shit. The content being adapted in this episode, though, is better than last episode. Don't get me wrong. The content being adapted in this episode was better than last episode. The reason I'm putting last episode above this one is because of the animation and the animation alone. I was way more entertained watching this episode than last episode, but this episode literally looks like PNGs floating on a screen, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot give this a rating higher than 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. And 6 out of 10 is still all right to me. All right, it's still all right. It's still pretty decent. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Blue Lock Season 2, Episode 2. If you guys like these type of videos, please remember to like and subscribe, share it to all your friends. I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.